Life Philosophies Unleashed.
In the hustle and bustle of our modern digital age, it's all too easy to find ourselves trapped in a foggy mind. It's like being in a cluttered room, knowing that something valuable is hidden within, yet unable to find it amidst the chaos. In a world where information is abundant, but attention is scarce. Thinking clearly isn't just a skill, it's a superpower. Fortunately, the ancient Stoics have journeyed through the labyrinth of thoughts, distractions, and emotions to bring us 6 transformative lessons on how to think with crystal clarity. Welcome to a journey of self-discovery and enlightenment. If you're tired of being lost in your own thoughts or feeling overwhelmed by the noise of the world, this is for you. We're going to challenge the status quo of your mind and embark on a path to master the art of clear thinking. For those who dare to transform their mindset, I challenge you to watch until the very end, proving your commitment to clarity and growth. Do you accept? Let's begin. 1. Embrace the power of stillness. In the fast-paced, digitally driven world we live in today, stillness may seem like a rare and elusive concept. We are bombarded with constant notifications, endless scrolling, and an overwhelming flow of information. In this chaotic landscape, the concept of finding stillness may appear daunting, but it is the first crucial step toward thinking with crystal clarity. Stillness doesn't require hours of meditation or an escape to a remote cabin. It simply entails taking a moment to pause, breathe, and center yourself. In those precious moments of quiet, you can begin to hear your thoughts and distinguish them from the noise that surrounds you. The wisdom of Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic philosopher and Roman emperor, resonates through the ages. Nowhere can man find a quieter or more untroubled retreat than in his own soul. This insight reminds us that, despite the chaos that engulfs the modern world, we have the power to seek peace within ourselves. Finding stillness is not about escaping reality, it's about grounding ourselves in it. It's a deliberate choice to pause and reflect. In this profound stillness, we find a powerful tool that helps us make better decisions, understand our emotions, and navigate the complexities of modern life. Our daily lives are often filled with an array of tasks, responsibilities, and distractions. Yet, by dedicating just a few minutes each day to sit in silence, to reflect, or to simply be, we can gradually begin to see things more clearly. Stillness invites us to engage in deliberate inaction, where we can tap into our inner wisdom and embrace a more focused perspective. It is in this stillness that we uncover the clarity that enables us to cut through the noise of our modern world. 2. Question your assumptions. Our minds are homes to a myriad of beliefs and assumptions that shape our perceptions, decisions, and actions. These ingrained beliefs have a profound impact on how we view the world. But they can also be sources of distortion, limiting our capacity to think with clarity. Stoicism encourages us to cultivate the art of questioning these assumptions, opening ourselves up to new perspectives and insights. Seneca, a prominent Stoic philosopher, offered a timeless truth. We are more often frightened than hurt, and we suffer more from imagination than from reality. This observation underscores the fact that many of our assumptions are rooted in fear or past experiences, leading them to cloud our judgment and skew our perspective. In the quest for clear thinking, it is imperative that we remain open to new information and different viewpoints. This isn't a call to blindly doubt everything we believe. Instead, it is an invitation to foster a curious and open-minded approach. By challenging our own assumptions, we free ourselves from the constraints of preconceived notions and see the world through fresh eyes. The ability to question assumptions is a tool that empowers us to seek out the reality as it is, rather than how we assume it to be. Regularly interrogating our beliefs encourages personal growth and fosters mental clarity. It allows us to peel away the layers of bias, prejudice, and limiting beliefs that hinder our capacity to make well-informed decisions and perceive the world more accurately. 3. Focus on what you can control. The modern world, with its vast complexities and unpredictability, often tempts us to focus on external circumstances beyond our control. However, thinking with crystal clarity requires a fundamental shift in perspective, focusing on what we can control, namely our actions, reactions, and attitude. Epictetus, the Stoic teacher, aptly articulated this perspective. We cannot choose our external circumstances, but we can always choose how we respond to them. This ancient wisdom highlights a profound truth. Although we may be unable to dictate the external factors impacting our lives, we possess the agency to determine our responses. In the midst of an overwhelming onslaught of information, events, and challenges, narrowing our focus to what falls within our sphere of control becomes the beacon of clarity and purpose. This doesn't imply ignoring the world's realities, but rather recognizing where our energy is most effectively invested. By concentrating on our own actions and responses, we acquire the capacity to navigate life's intricacies with grace and intention. This practice serves to protect us from the trap of feeling powerless or overwhelmed. It empowers us to make informed choices, grounding us in the present moment, rather than allowing our minds to drift toward matters beyond our reach. The pursuit of mental clarity is not the abandonment of responsibility, but rather the astute acknowledgement of where our influence lies. 4. Seek simplicity. The incessant influx of choices, options, and information in our modern lives can leave us feeling like we're lost in a sea of complexity. To think with clarity, we must embrace the concept of simplicity, a guiding principle that aids us in navigating a bewildering world. Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic philosopher and Roman emperor, recognized the essence of simplicity when he said, "Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking." Simplicity, as the Stoics suggest, isn't about depriving ourselves or advocating for a stark minimalist lifestyle. It is about eliminating the superfluous and concentrating on what genuinely matters. In a world where we are frequently pulled in myriad directions, seeking simplicity enables us to discover a renewed sense of focus and clarity. Whether it involves decluttering our physical space, streamlining our commitments, or zeroing in on our most significant goals, simplicity emerges as a potent tool for clear thinking. Regularly evaluating what truly holds importance in our lives and relinquishing the rest empowers us to traverse life's complexities with greater ease. By unburdening ourselves from unnecessary distractions and diversions, we open up the space for clear thinking to flourish. Simplicity doesn't entail forsaking the richness of life, but rather reveals that, often, less truly is more in the pursuit of mental clarity. 5. Cultivate a growth mindset. To think with crystal clarity, we must cultivate a growth mindset, a perspective that views our abilities and intelligence as something malleable, something that can be nurtured and developed through dedication and effort. The Stoics were firm believers in the power of continuous learning and self-improvement, reinforcing the idea that our journey in life is one of perpetual growth and discovery. As Seneca wisely proclaimed, "As long as you live, keep learning how to live." This timeless wisdom serves as a reminder that life is an ongoing process of growth and understanding. In the modern world, it's easy to feel trapped by our circumstances, to believe that our potential is fixed and limited. However, with a growth mindset, we are encouraged to perceive challenges as opportunities for growth, mistakes as valuable lessons, and setbacks as moments for resolute perseverance. Cultivating a growth mindset shifts our perspective from one of limitations to one of possibilities. It empowers us to embrace life with curiosity and resilience. This mindset motivates us to seek new experiences, learn from our blunders, and relentlessly strive to gain a better comprehension of ourselves and the world that surrounds us. With a growth mindset, we acknowledge that our potential is not bound by our past or present circumstances, but is a fluid, ever-expanding entity. The power of this mindset lies in its ability to reframe challenges as opportunities for learning and growth. It inspires us to welcome adversity and setbacks as stepping stones on the path to personal development and enlightenment. In a world where the fixed mindset can often hold us captive, embracing the growth mindset unlocks a world of potential and understanding, guiding us towards clarity in thought and purpose. 6. Practice active listening. In a world where speaking often takes center stage, the art of active listening is an invaluable skill, indispensable for thinking with crystal clarity. Active listening means fully engaging in a conversation, not just hearing words, but truly comprehending the emotions, motivations, and intentions behind them. As Marcus Aurelius astutely noted, everything we hear is an opinion, not a fact. Everything we see is a perspective, not the truth. This Stoic wisdom emphasizes the significance of truly hearing others, recognizing that their perspectives offer unique windows into alternative understandings of the world. Active listening is more than merely hearing words and waiting for your turn to speak. It's about acknowledging the speaker, showing respect, and immersing yourself in the depth of their communication. By doing so, you open yourself to a wealth of new insights and ideas that can broaden your perspective and enhance your ability to think clearly. This practice demands that you set aside your preconceived notions and judgments, making room for a more profound understanding of the topic at hand. By concentrating on the speaker and their viewpoint, you can rise above the limitations of your own biases and beliefs, gaining a richer comprehension of the subject under discussion. Furthermore, active listening isn't just a solitary endeavor. It fosters robust relationships, nurtures trust, and stimulates open dialogue. By truly hearing others, you not only exhibit respect, but also offer an environment where genuine communication and exchange of ideas can thrive. Active listening is a skill that may require patience and practice, but its rewards in terms of clarity and understanding are immeasurable. The journey to thinking with crystal clarity is a path of self-discovery and enlightenment. The ancient wisdom of the Stoics provides us with timeless guidance that is remarkably relevant in our modern, fast-paced world. By embracing the power of stillness, questioning our assumptions, focusing on what we can control, seeking simplicity, cultivating a growth mindset, and practicing active listening, we equip ourselves with the tools needed to navigate the complexities of our lives with a clear and grounded mind. As you reflect on these Stoic lessons and apply them in your daily life, remember that clarity of thought isn't a destination, but a continuous journey. It's a commitment to learning, growing, and enhancing your understanding of yourself and the world around you. By doing so, you pave the way for a brighter, more enlightened future, both for yourself and for the collective community striving for clarity in a world often shrouded in chaos.